Good morning, Snippets. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am poop tired today. I mean, today's basically the start of the weekend after I get out of class, so it's gonna be okay. But right now I'm on my way to the study room with Grant. I have to read my stories for American Lit today. I have coffee, hoping that this will liven my soul, because I'm just dead. Like, so after I get out of class and after I go to work, I'm thinking I'm just gonna come back and like maybe take a nap. No, I'm going to Walmart with Zach to pick up my prints, my Florida prints. I think are done. So I'm gonna go pick this up and then probably take a nap or something. I gotta have video documentation of Grant to prove he's still alive, because I'm not gonna see him till Tuesday. So, okay, Grant, in case you die, or if I die.
I'm gonna die.
In case one of us dies, this was the last moment we had. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to work now.
Bye.
Okay, bye. So I had this uncomfortable stirring in my heart and my mind last night and this morning that for whatever reason I felt like yesterday Zeb was mad at me, or like not necessarily mad at me, but like uncomfortable with me or something. I don't know. Because in my mind, like yesterday at lunch, like I ate lunch with Zeb and Grant was supposed to come, but he was like 15 or 20 minutes late, and the 15 or 20 minutes that it was just Zeb and I, he seemed like really uncomfortable or like off-put by the fact that it was just us there, and like he really seemed uncomfortable or like didn't want to be there or something. And then I don't know, just like the way he had been saying things and like acting all day, I felt like he might have been like like I don't know, like mad at me or just uncomfortable with me, and Grant told me I was just being ridiculous and overreacting. And I think the reason why I was feeling that way is because I'm like, I think I'm just trying so hard to like make myself seem like come off to him as like a person he can trust with his feelings and like trust to like share his life with, that I overanalyze like everything he does, because I just want him to feel like I'll be there for him, because I will be. And I guess I'm just wanting him to realize that so badly, that any negative thing I can like have the potential of seeing, I see it. Everyone's going home for Easter break, and so I think that everyone being gone, except for me being here, will be good, because since I'm like making all these changes in my life, it's been almost a week now since I started to make these changes. I think that a few days by myself will do me good, because that'll give me time to just kind of like evaluate my life and get my life in the right place before they come back. Because like I told Grant whenever I was leaving this morning, because I'm not going to see him again until Monday evening, I told him, I hope that whenever you come back I'm a changed person. I mean, I'm making changes now, but like I want to be like I just want to like approach things differently whenever they all come back. So anyway, that's my hope for this weekend. But I'm at work now. It's just turned 8, so I have to go to work and then class and then back to work, and all the same as usual, and I'm tired and I wanted to all be the end. Okay, so I'm at work right now, and I just kind of like had a thought in my mind. That was dumb. I just right now, like I feel such like a unsettled like stirring in like the middle of my chest. Like I feel it in my heart and like my mind. Like I feel like I can like literally feel like the inside of my chest just like spinning around in circles. Like there's so many things that have been happening this week, and so many changes. Like there's just so much happening like in the inside of me right now, with me personally and in my relationship with God and like the people all around me, because like as a result of all of this, it's all like seems like it's just like now coming to boil, and it's like making me really anxious and really like paranoid and nervous, I guess, about all of it. Like I don't know, I think I'm just so stuck in my old mindset of like everything's gonna end up badly because that's just how my life is, that I can't like free myself of that mindset and think that no, this stirring might end up at something good. I'm glad that this break is happening right now, because I think that with all of this happening, I think a few days with me like by myself, which I mean I've been alone by myself for months now because I've made myself that way, but I think a few days to just figure myself out will help propel me into like doing, well, first of all, like going through the rest of the semester and finishing strong, but I think it'll also help me with going into next year just like completely back to like how I used to be, because this year has been really traumatic. As you guys have seen, literally every single day. And I know that like all things happen for a reason, and I'm a firm believer in that. And so I know that, and like I wouldn't be where I am now if the things that happened this year hadn't happened. But I still just wish, like, I wish I had all the answers to like know how to correctly like end this, or I guess end it and begin like the next stage of my life. Like I just wish I had all the answers, and I don't. And it's kind of frustrating, but I mean, I'm sure it's all gonna work out for the best, and I just have to trust in that and believe in that and do my part to propel my life forward into this next stage of life. So anyway, that's the thought that's just been on my head this morning. And so like, I wish I could describe to you guys like how I'm feeling right now. Like like it literally feels like the inside of my chest is just like going like this and like this, and I don't know how else to describe it. But I think that's a good thing. So let's hope. Okay, so I just got out of my poli-sci class, which means that I am officially done with classes until after Easter break. I still have to go to work until 5 today, but I'm about to actually go to a meeting with my benefactor. We're going to talk about tuition for next year. He said that we should be able to afford like everything that I need, because it shouldn't be a problem, but we're still going to just like talk about what exactly my costs are going to be, like how many hours I'm taking, my meal plan, and all that, just logistical stuff, like what exactly it's going to cost. So we're going to be talking about that and maybe other things. I don't know exactly what he has in mind, but I'm about to go see him, and then I'll probably grab lunch and then take it to work, because my shift is supposed to start at 1 and our meeting is at 12:30, so I might be like a few minutes late. After work today, because I think I told you that Congresso is this weekend, the Hispanic Youth Conference that I'm working or volunteering / work, I don't know, which we got the t-shirts for, by the way, and they're so cool. I will show you at a point. I love them. They're so much better than last year's. So it starts today, but I really need to go to Walmart with Zach today to grab my prints and get some food for this weekend, because all the dining halls are going to be closed for Easter break. So I need to do that today instead, because if I were to go to Congresso tonight, I'd have to leave like right at 5 when we got off, and I can't do that. I think tomorrow afternoon is when they're going to start needing me, so I'm going to start then. But other than Congresso, like I just need to do a lot of resting this weekend and like self-reflection, like starting to like ignite this whole change process in my life. And I also have to catch up on a lot of work, because I have so much to do, and there's only 2 weeks left of classes now, and that's really freaking me out, but it's gonna be okay. Okay, so I just got done with my meeting with my benefactor. It was really short. I was in there for like 5 minutes. Basically, he was just like, okay, you know your tuition for next semester? Yeah. You know your financial situation? Yeah. You know what classes you're taking? Yeah. Okay. So basically all I have to tell him is when my fall bill is due, so that he can pay that before it's due, because it would be bad if he paid it afterwards. So that's all I have to go look up, and then I have to talk to my dad about like his part in this. So there's just like a couple of little things I have to do, but that was all he really wanted to talk about. So now I'm headed back to lunch. I'm headed back to work. I think I'm gonna grab lunch and then take it to work. And then I'm gonna be there from 1 to 5, and then my Easter break can finally begin. Okay, so I just got off work. I actually got off an hour early, because I'm gonna tell you guys about this later, whenever I have time. But I'm gonna go back to Brooks right now, actually, and talk to Grant about some stuff before he leaves. Side note, look at this guy. This looks like very reminiscent of like, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? That it looked very like apocalyptic outside. Yeah, that's today. But anyway, yeah, so I had kind of, just to like pre-brief you, I had kind of like a mini anxiety attack earlier, and I mean it's all related to the same stuff that's been happening, but it just kind of like all built up at once, and my heart was beating super fast, and I didn't really know like what was happening, but I'll brief you deeper on that later. But I'm gonna go back to Brooks right now and talk to Grant a little bit about it before he leaves, because I don't want to be in Waco alone all weekend before like finding some sort of resolve for this. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I'm back in my room. Sorry if I'm weird. So I had a big heart-to-heart, I guess, with Grant before he left. So Grant just left, and I'm back in my room. Zach's about to take me to Walmart, and I'm going to talk with you. I'll probably tell you guys like kind of what we talked over. I have a lot of prioritizing that I have to do in my life. Like I have a lot that I have to like get in order. I think what I do is that I try and find my acceptance from God through my acceptance in other people. Like, I think that I feel like if other people accept me, then God must accept me. And I think that's what's been fueling my friendships, I think. And like I said, I try not to be preachy on here, but I'm just telling you what's kind of going on in my heart right now. I think I felt like, oh, you know, I gotta work on being good with God so that these people will be friends with me. No, like, it has to be the other way around. Like, I have to be friends with God. Like, I have to be close to God, and in that's how I will find connections with other people. Like, not, I have to be close to God so that other people will be friends with me. Like, I think it's good that I'm gonna be alone this weekend, because I have a lot that I just have to, like, I have a lot of, like, self-meditating I have to do, and, just, like, getting my life in order, I guess. I don't know, it's gonna be, I really, like, I have high hopes for myself this weekend, so I don't know, we'll see what becomes of this weekend and my future and my friendships in the future. I don't know. I just don't know. But right now, right now, Zach is, like I said, getting ready to take me to Walmart. I'm gonna pick up my prints. I got the call, and my prints are at Walmart, so I'm gonna go pick them up. Yay! And then I'm not doing anything the rest of tonight, because I'm not working Congresso tonight. I'm starting tomorrow. So I think I'm just gonna take tonight as, like, I'm gonna relax a little bit tonight, and I'm gonna take tonight as, like, a self-meditative day. And that's Zach, so I have to go. So, Zach and I just went to Wendy's, and I didn't eat anything because I wasn't really hungry. Now we're at Walmart, and I just picked up my prints from the photo center. My Florida pictures are in here. They are right here. And I will show you whenever I am in a place that's not here. So probably whenever I get back to my room, I'll show you. But I completely forgot that the dining halls are gonna be open this week, so I have to get food to last me through the weekend. It's just like spring break. Like, I have to buy a bunch of stuff that'll, like, sustain me through the weekend. So I didn't even think about that, and Zach reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I guess that's kind of important. Okay, so it's one thing to leave a cart in a parking space. Like, I admit, sometimes I do it too. Like, I'm just too lazy. But literally, like, I don't understand. It's like, it's literally one parking space away. Was that just too far of a walk for this person? Maybe, I'm so confused. Okay, so I just got back from the store, and I put all of my frozen and frozen and refrigerated foods away in the refrigerator. They all just barely fit, so that was nice. And then I got all my snacky stuff. I got, like, fruit snacks and Easter basket cakes. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I want to show you these. I got these strictly because they look like Olaf. Are these not the most Olaf cookies you've ever seen in your life? So that's why I bought them. So I just finished talking to Grant, and he's falling asleep now because he's tired, and he's on a road trip back to Houston. But I think that's gonna be the last of the talking that I do with, at least with my close friends, like Zeb and Grant in particular, and then of course like others that are related to this situation, because I really just need this weekend to kind of, like, get my life in order and figure myself out, because like it's giving me such, like, an anxiety in my heart, because, like, I can feel change coming. I mean, it's already been coming. Like, just the amount of change I feel from earlier to I can't say my words. Just the amount of change I feel from earlier today till now. Like, I just feel so different and transformed, and, like, it's just because, like, I've taken a whole new outlook on life. Like, growing up, whenever, like, I was heavily in the church and did church things all the time, like, that was just my life. Like, I knew all, like, the good things about being a proper Christian person. Like, you had to love God, you had to believe in God, you had to blah 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 blah. And, like, the reason why I kept, like, falling in and out and, like, never being able to stick to it is because I was like, this is stupid, I don't want to do this. And I think I've known all along that this whole, like, this past year, really, that I've, like, fallen apart, not just from, like, the church or my faith in God or anything, but, like, falling apart from my life. Like, you guys have seen how, like, I've just completely deteriorated as a person every now and then. Like, when I went to the hospital, like, I was so out of it, and, like, I just became, like, not even a real human anymore. And so I think in the back of my mind I knew that was what it was going to take for me to finally come back and see that I can't do this whole God thing without it being my own will to pursue it. And my will, and I mean, it's always God's will, but like, I have to want to pursue it myself. And I mean, since I'm appreciative that I grew up with the background that I did, where I was exposed to the church at all times, but just for me personally, because of that, I never, like, I didn't personally find a reason to connect, because I was like, well, it's here because it has to be. And then whenever I came here, last year it wasn't as big of a deal, but like this year, just after events that had happened this year, like, I didn't see the point, and I didn't feel like I was worthy enough to believe in God or anything, and so I just didn't, like, I just fell apart. Like, I'm starting to see differences in that, and like, I'm starting to see how, instead of acceptance for myself coming with my relationships and acceptance from other people, it has to come from the fact that that God is first in my life, and that He is the center of all things, because everything here on earth is so temporary. Like, when we die, it all goes away, but God is always still there. When you're grounded in that, then the other things fall into place, and the right friends will come, and the right friends will stick with you. I'm starting to understand now, just like my purpose, I guess my purpose in life, and like my purpose for being my purpose for being in a relationship with God, and just like, I'm just like understanding like why I'm alive. Like, I see, like, I have such a zest for life, I feel like, again, and like in people, and it's all coming back. Like, I've separated myself from that for so long that I forgot what it felt like, and now here we are 8-10 months later, and I'm just now starting to get back into it. So it's been like a rough process, especially like this past week, ever since I've been trying to do this. And so that's why I'm glad that I'm going to be here alone this weekend. The only planned interaction I have, like on a personal level with anybody, is that one of Grant and Zeb's friends from their life group is taking me to Antioch, which is a church here, on Sunday for Easter. And that's really the only, and then I'm working Congresso this weekend. There's that too. But like, I just need a lot of like time to myself for like self-reflection, and like time to like let God come into my life, and like just like I just feel like this weekend is going to be so good for so many things. And I feel like coming out of this weekend, I feel like I'm going to be a whole new person. And like, I'm not there right now. Like, I still have some more soul searching to do this weekend, but like, I can feel like I can feel the anticipation of it coming, and it's so exciting. But anyway, I'm done preaching. I told you I wouldn't be preachy, and but on the same token, I try and tell you things as they're being thought in my life. So this has just been a really, I guess, preachy heavy week. But anyway, I need to edit my vlog, eat dinner, do my lab quiz, and watch Netflix. That's probably all I'm going to be doing tonight. I want to try and do other things, but it's already 8 o'clock, and I don't want to be soups tired tomorrow, so I just finished editing my vlog from yesterday. Whoops. It's the vlog of my trip to Austin! And I was going to show you my Congresso shirts because I think they're really cool. So this is the front of the black one. We have two different ones. We have a black one, or I guess gray, black? But they call it gray, but it says black. But black and a red one. The black one says Baylor Congresso Staff on the front, and the red one says Baylor Congresso Staff in a different design on the front. And then on the back, the black, gray, this one says Baylor Congresso 2014 with, I think this is a really cool design. And then the red one says Baylor Congresso Conference with this, I don't understand what this bear is, but I mean Baylor, so bears, but like I've never seen this bear before. So anyway, I really like the shirts. They're so cool. I think they're much better than the shirts we had last year. So not that the shirts last year were bad, but these are just that much cooler. So I'm wearing the black one tomorrow, and then the red one on Saturday. And I don't think I'm going to the tomorrow morning shift. I think I'm gonna go just tomorrow afternoon in the evening, because they need help with the stage mainly, and they're doing the offering. I think they said that was tomorrow, so they need help because there's gonna be like 7,000 people there, so they need people to like pass the buckets around and stuff. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Right now I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I was gonna do homework, but especially if I don't go to Congresso in the morning, I think I may just do homework in the morning before I go to Congresso. And so it's 9:15 right now, so I'm thinking that I may just watch Netflix and eat dinner and just like take the rest of the night to relax, because I mean, I'm on break. Like, I mean, I know I'm going to be being productive, but I'm also on break. So anyway, I think I may just take the rest of the night light. Okay guys, so I finally got my disposable camera pictures uploaded. They're on my Facebook, and I think they're really funny, the ones that you can see, like half of them are really dark. But I named the album, where is it? Playlist Live 2014 Through a Disposable Lens. And let's just take like a quick gander at all of the pictures that were taken. Yeah, dark. Blip, 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 blip. Yeah, see, like half of them you can't see anything. It's so sad. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, okay, so that was, oh my gosh, these pictures are so silly. Okay, everybody. Well, today has been an emotional roller coaster in many ways. And I think this is just the jump start to my Easter weekend of, like, finding recovery in myself and, like, finding a new self of me that I've never found before. I'm excited and I'm anxious and nervous and scared and just so terribly excited and ready all at the same time. And I think it's really ironic how it's happening right around Easter, but I'm pretty sure that was well timed on purpose. But anyway, right now I'm tired. I have to get up in the morning because I'm working Congresso in the afternoon, and I'm going to try and get up in the morning so that I can at least do some stuff before I go to Congresso, because I'm going to be there like all day, so I'm going to be exhausted. So I need to see if I can get up and do life in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow for at least another minute. Good night!